to my channel. Sorry if I look this way because I'm looking at myself and I'm recording on my iPad. I'm sorry, but hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, and comments, because I love reading our comments. I love it. Just keep commenting away. But anyways, I haven't been on YouTube in a very long time, and I do apologize, you guys. It's just been crazy. As you guys might remember, these doors, I haven't moved because that was a big mess. I'm gonna have to do a whole nother video on my update and what I've been doing, what's been going on, just a whole bunch of craziness. And finally, the most craziest thing, guys, I had COVID-19. I look a lot better, I feel a lot better, I feel like myself again. And let's get into this video, okay? So I have written down my symptoms, what I was feeling, how it started, and everything I did to help myself. So it started off as me having a sore throat. My son, he's with me 24/7. I work from home. Don't mind these curls, these pieces of hair that are still straight, whatever. I work from home, so I'm in his face 24/7. Okay, so it started off as him teething. Okay, so he was teething, I know that for a fact. And usually with babies, as they teeth, they have a cold, or you know, some cold symptoms, runny nose, whatever. That's all he had. He didn't have a fever. This whole time I have never had a fever, and he has never had a fever. Okay, so I still have to go get his blood work done because I didn't get him tested, because his doctor recommended, his pediatrician recommended, because he's still a baby, that I get his blood work done to see if he had it at one point. But I'm pretty sure he has, since he's around me. But I don't know, because he's still on breast milk. So you know, breast milk is like a medicine basically for babies. Anyway, so it started as him having a little cold on Tuesday night. So the next day, that's when I started having a sore throat. And me, I barely get sick. You know, I probably get sick once a year, if that. But yes, it started as me having a sore throat. So I didn't think anything of it, but I was thinking something of it, because I'm like, I have never gotten sick off, you know, baby, they're not sick, they just teething, and they have their symptoms of teething. But I'm like, how did I get sick after he was sick? So whatever. So yes, I was thinking, I'm like, okay, I need to go get tested. So then the next morning, so Thursday morning, I started having a really bad headache. I started having a headache. I never have headaches, and my period wasn't starting. So I'm like, I'm still thinking like, okay, let me go get tested. But I wasn't thinking like that. I wasn't thinking like, oh my God, I got COVID. I was just thinking like, okay, I have a small cold. So then it wasn't even like a regular headache. It was like it was every morning, but it started off as like a bad headache in the morning, and then it went through the rest of the day as simmering down. So by nighttime, I didn't have a headache. So I'm thinking like, okay, let me get some Dayquil, some NyQuil, some motherfucking whatever to calm this down. I was drinking tea, I was drinking Theraflu, I was mixing my emergency with my Theraflu. I'm like, I'm not about to get a cold or none of that. So then the next day, this was Thursday, so Friday, I was starting to wear a mask around everybody, because I still live with people. So I'm like, okay, I'm just in case, I'm gonna wear a mask around everybody. But I was wearing a mask around him when I was super sick. So I was having headaches, I had a sore throat, and then the end of the first week, so around, this was after I got tested. I got tested Saturday morning at freaking butt crack early at like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Yeah, I got tested at 9 o'clock, and they called me an hour later, 10 o'clock, and told me I was COVID-19 positive.
Okay, is this gonna be okay, this side? Okay. It's okay. I actually do the swab outside the tent. I'm one of those guys that do it outside. So there you go.
I never thought, well, I don't know, like, we went a whole year without getting sick. I'm like, okay, I didn't like loosen up. I was still like, okay, COVID's real. I have a baby. I don't, you know, I'm not thinking, I'm thinking about myself, but I wasn't thinking about myself. I was thinking about him. I do not want my baby to get sick. And whoever I'm around, I gotta be cautious, you know, whatever. So then I had like a really bad cough. It was like I smoked a pack of freaking Newports every day. Like, it was a bad cough. Like, every time, it was to the point where every time I coughed, my head was like, it felt like somebody hit me in the head with a metal bat. And I have been hit in the forehead. I don't know if the mark is still there. No, out right here. I was hit in the face with a softball at a very, very good speed. So I know what it feels like to be hit in the head with something hard. So it felt like I was hit in the head with a metal baseball bat every time I coughed. And it hurt so bad. So you know when sometimes you have headaches, you have a headache right here, you can have a headache in the middle, in the back, whatever. It was everywhere. It was my whole head. It felt like my head was exploding, okay? And then when I started having headaches, so it started when I first started getting headaches, it was in the front. So then it migrated to the back, and then it was in the back of my neck, and then my whole back was hurting. It wasn't my body. It wasn't a body ache. It was just my back felt like I slept on rocks. It felt like it hurt so bad. Featuring Kyrie. Hi, baby. You want to say hi to the people of YouTube? Don't mind his hair. So I started having really bad backaches, and it hurt so bad. It felt like my body had to be cracked, or my back had to be cracked. And I tried everything. I'm a professional back cracker, okay? I've been cracking my back since I don't know when. But it felt like I needed to crack my back, and every time I tried to crack my back, you know, the twist, the laying down twist, the top, the bottom, everything, I cracked it, but the pain didn't go away. You know what I mean? So I barely slept. I was in so much pain. My back. Thank you. So I also had a runny and stuffy nose, you guys. That started at the end of the first week, so probably Saturday, Sunday, and then into the second week, it came and went. I also lost my appetite toward the end of this first week as well. It wasn't like completely gone, but it came and went. Whenever I was hungry, I would be hungry I would crave sweets, you know what I mean? So I'd call my mom. I'm like, Mom, can you please bring me some? And here they is, okay? These are the best snacks ever. If y'all have a sweet tooth, I'm glad I didn't find these when I was pregnant, because I would have been fat as hell, okay? So I was craving that. I was craving ice cream. I was craving popsicles. I was craving everything except for real food. So yeah, I lost my appetite. It would come and go throughout the day, but whenever I could, like, I wanted food, I would not force feed, but I would make myself eat real food, so I didn't, you know, lose weight completely. It would be unhealthy and all that. So yeah, I would eat stuff, but I really wanted some sweets so bad. I was smashing them pretzels, okay? So yeah, so then I lost my appetite, and I feel like those are like the only. Oh yeah, I was super sleepy. Like, but that was toward the second week. Toward the second week, probably like Tuesday, that second week, I just wanted to sleep, and I'm like, ugh. And I was just like, I was so tired. I'm like, it's not like I wasn't sleeping at night. It was just that I was sleeping at night, and then I just wanted to sleep that day too. Like, I would take naps with Kai. Lately, he's been taking 1 nap a day. He's 1 now. So yeah, I took his nap with him, laid right next to him. Okay. I was just so tired, but I had to get up, you know, move around. I wanted to still get some, you know, keep myself not busy, but busy. Sitting in your room for 2 weeks, that would be hard on your mental, and it was the first couple days, but you know, mind over matter. I was doing super well after the first 3 days, and then I was really good. So I'm gonna tell you guys. So those are all my symptoms that I remember. Now I'm gonna tell you guys what I did throughout those 2 weeks to help me, you know, feel better, or what I thought helped me feel better. I was drinking Theraflu. Theraflu was heaven sent. I was drinking about 3 or 4 cups of Theraflu a day, and that helped so so much. I swear to you, I would drink it right when I woke up, and then my headache would be gone. And I wish I started drinking it the first day I felt sick. But I was also drinking lots of fluid, no matter if it was orange juice, water, Gatorade, anything. I was making sure I was drinking fluids. I'm not really a tea drinker, but I was drinking tea to help my throat feel better because I had a really bad cough. So I was trying to soothe. Oh my god. I was trying to soothe my throat, and I was also trying to flush my system out. So I was also taking hot showers every day, and I felt like that helped so much. I would have took a nap in the shower if I could, but I can't. So, you know, it felt so good on my body. My back was feeling better after I took a hot shower. I got some of those what are they called, Vicks Vapor Rub shower things. That didn't do nothing. I would smell it for like a minute and then it will go away. Like it didn't help me at all. I put 2 in there too, and it says you should only use 1. It's for adults, but I used 2. Still nothing. I would smell it for 2 minutes and then it will be gone. So I wouldn't recommend those. I don't really like them. It didn't do anything for me. Maybe it'll do something for you, but it didn't do anything for me. Also, when I first got my test results back saying I was positive for COVID, I have a air filter. It's still on right now. That's probably what you guys hear in the background. I have an air filter, so, you know, it cleans the air. I will also daily open the window for 10 minutes because, you know, we need fresh air. We're not goldfish that stay in the water. We need fresh air every day. So, you know, we couldn't leave. So I decided to open the window for 10 minutes while I cleaned, vacuumed, everything, you know, so we could have some fresh air because we're human. And I feel like that also helped because it didn't feel stuffy. You guys know what I mean? But I also feel like the fresh air helped a lot. I cleaned every day. I vacuumed every day. I disinfected every day. I went through a couple cans of disinfectant. It took me about 2 hours to clean off all of his toys. I cleaned them probably every 2-3 days just because. I wiped down the dresser, everything he touched, everything I touched, all that. Washed our clothes constantly, washed our blankets constantly, and I've only been sticking with one pair of, not one pair, but like one set of sheets and blankets, and just continue to wash them except for sleeping with all of them. You guys know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know. That was and is my COVID story. I'm still waiting to get retested. How I'm feeling now, I don't have any symptoms. I don't have cough. I don't have runny nose. I don't have mucus coming out of me anymore. I don't have none of that. I feel normal. You know, I have my energy again. I'm not sleepy. I'm not taking any medicine. He's feeling fine. He was feeling fine after the first 3 days of him being sick, and then he was completely fine. I truly believe it was my breast milk. Okay, y'all mamas out there know. My breast milk did change colors. It's usually like a white, like a clear white. And then when he was sick and I was sick, it was more of a cow white. You guys, like cow's milk white color. You know what I mean? If you guys have COVID, let me know down below. Follow my Instagram. We can keep each other company while I'm still at home, quarantined. Ooh, y'all see my little side fat. It's okay. Side boob fat. We there, she there, it's okay. Love yourself, love your body, all that. But yeah, that was my COVID story. I only know like a handful of people personally that I know who've had COVID and was fighting it. All of my family members, they tested negative. His father tested negative. And yeah, say hi. So when I test negative, then I have to take him to his little doctor's appointments. They do run a blood test on him to see, you know, in a like an antibody test to see if he had it or whatever. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know y'all stories down below. How many days did it take for y'all between y'all testing positive until y'all testing negative? Let me know because I'm still waiting. Thank you guys for watching the video. Yay! Say yay! Thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down below what y'all want to see because I'm back. I'm back. Go follow my Instagram _Savannah Low. Go follow my Snapchat VK Love with 2 O's, and